if Allah is the one who's supposed to have given the Quran to Muslims, then you think that he would do a good job of making sure that the text is clear and that it gives the proper understanding to the reader, or the hearer.
Right.
That's what you'd expect.
So you're saying just because there's this little thing that you found,
Little.
it is quite little. It's quite insignificant because it doesn't change. It doesn't change the actual event. It doesn't change it.
It does.
Hold on. If you had leprosy, and Allah said, stick your hand next to your breast, and then when it came out, leprosy was gone, right? Regardless of whether he stuck it there before and then stuck it there again, the point is, it doesn't change the message. It doesn't change the event.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't, because why is it a sign?
What do you mean, is it a
Because all
sign?
it says is it comes out white, or shiny or bright.
Right.
That's what the Arabic seems to mean.
Clean.
Well, or you can say that as well. But if it just comes out like that, and it looks, and it's like in its proper self, then
God healed it.
yeah, but from what? See, Allah should have said what he's healing it from,
Okay.
so that people understand the point of why he took it out, and it was a sign. So Allah was unclear. They didn't explain it properly. So now people can come and be confused, and now the scholars.
Why would that confuse anybody?
Well, if you read the scholars' interpretation,
That would confuse what? What would it confuse? What
No.
Somebody reading that would come away and say, well, this isn't this.
yeah, why is it a sign?
It was assigned to whom?
No, but how would they know that it's a sign? Because Allah's saying that another sign. That's what he says. So then you read that and say, why is it a sign? So you have a question, wouldn't
There was something wrong with his hand.
No, but
Allah told him to put his hand next to his breast,
No, where
and
does
then when he
that-
took it away, it was no longer wrong. Yeah?
Where does it say that there was something wrong with his hand? See, Allah made a mistake, isn't it? He should have said there was something wrong with his hand.
If that's your interpretation.
Well,
What?
you're saying, what you keep saying is that there was something wrong with his hand, but you have to make that up because Allah didn't tell you. So that's the problem. So now Allah's left people in a position where now the scholars and other Muslims have to make something up. So Allah should have fixed that so that they don't have to do that. That's my point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say to you. Yeah?
Well, the point of all I'm saying is that you have the God in the Bible who gives us what happened and tells it properly, or gives it to us properly, so we
It's
can.
not actually in the Bible, is it?
Yeah,
It's in the Old Testament.
that's still the Bible.
Yeah.
The Bible's
but,
all the New
but
Testament.
hold on. Isn't it right that when the Old Testament goes against you, you ignore it?
No.
But when the Old Testament supports you, or you think it supports you, you include it.
No, I don't know where you get that from.
Because in the Old Testament, there is nothing that even alludes to a Trinity.
Yeah, but
Nothing.
I don't believe in that. So.
Trinity,
Yeah, I know.
okay. In the Old Testament, there is nothing that alludes to Allah having a son. Nothing.
Oh, you want that?
Nothing.
All right, let's get that one.
It's a shame we ain't got no Jews here.
Any what?
Jews.
Oh no, they were here last week. No,
They were here last week, yeah. They were here last week as well.
Yeah.
Somebody switched the skunk.
Alright, so this is Proverbs 30 and 1.
Sorry?
Proverbs 30
Right.
and 1. Says, the words of Agur, the son of Jakeh, even the prophecy the man spake unto Ithiel, even unto Ithiel and Ukal. Surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man. I have neither learned wisdom, nor had the knowledge of the holy. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? And who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?
His son's name.
Yeah.
So you're talking about God and the fact that this is alluding to God having a son.
Yeah, so this guy's a prophet.
All right. So who was the son of God? Who was the son of God?
Who?
Who's the son of God?
No, he's a son.
Yeah. Who's the son of God?
Well, he came down as Jesus. That's why we knew him.
Okay. So you think this alludes to Jesus?
Well, he's only one son. So he came.
So what about David then?
Oh, he's another son.
So it's more than one son then.
No, it's one son who came first.
Which one came first?
Oh, who do you think?
David.
No, because David was created by someone, wasn't he?
Yeah, but David came before Jesus. David came before Jesus.
Oh, well, that's weird.
And God says to David, "You are my son, even my firstborn." Even my firstborn. Even my firstborn. How do you explain that?
Oh, it depends on which psalm you're talking about.
Huh?
It depends which psalm you're talking about, because some of them are prophetic.
Oh, right. So
Yeah, you have to get the right one.
Okay.
But anyway, I want to give you the first son one. This is Hebrews 1:1. The amount of times I've read this to Muslims, so you're the next one who are reading it to.
Next one. Okay.
Yeah. It says, God who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, had in these last days spoken to us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds, who being the brightness of his glory and the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power, when he had by himself purged our sins, sat down on the right hand of the majesty on high,
Right.
being made so much better than the angels, as he hath by inheritance obtained a more excellent name than they.
What's this one?
Hebrews 1.
Hebrews in the New Testament.
Yeah.
Right.
So notice he said there that he made the world.
Who wrote Hebrews? Who wrote Hebrews?
Oh, a certain author.
Who?
Oh, well, I don't know the name specifically. Could be Paul.
Could be Paul.
Yeah.
Right. I don't consider that evidence. Anything that Paul's written.
Well, you're a Muslim, isn't it?
Huh?
So
What do you mean? Yeah, but
yeah.
you can't trust Paul. You cannot trust Paul.
Yeah, but who says? So some Muslims say you can't trust Paul. We're
No,
always
there's
supposed
Christians that say you can't trust Paul.
Yeah, well, they're going to enjoy the fire, so why should I care about them? He's an apostle of God, so they can't say.
We were
not
talking
to
about the Old Testament, and now you're showing me something from the New Testament.
Yeah.
Well, you can't prove the Old Testament from the New Testament.
Yeah, but this isn't about proof. You asked me a question, who was the first son? That's why I'm
Yes,
bringing
but I'd expect the New Testament to say that. I'd expect it to say that. But you're saying that God having a son has proof of it in the Old Testament. And you read a whole load of stuff that says God has a son. And I said, well, okay, you're saying that alludes to Jesus. What about David? Because God says to David, you are my son, even my firstborn. Today I've given birth to you, or whatever the phrase is. See, when it doesn't support you, it's either prophetic or you ignore it. But when you think it supports you, you use it as evidence. That's what you do with the Old Testament. That's what you do with the Old Testament, period. What about Jesus? Jesus, okay, if Jesus is the Son of God, why did he never ever refer to himself as that? And in fact, he keeps on referring to himself as the Son of Man. Now, I know I'm the Son of a Man, I know he's the Son of a Man, and I know he's the Son of a Man, and I'm damn certain that you're the Son of a Man. Yeah? So why would somebody who's divine refer to himself as the Son of Man? Why didn't he refer to himself as the Son of God?
Because he was born for a woman.
Then why didn't he say, I'm the son of a woman? Why didn't he say that?
No, that's what the term Son of Man means.
No, it doesn't. No, the Son of Man, Son of Man, and you can ask anybody who understands the Old Testament, Son of Man just refers to somebody who was born out of a natural union between a man and a woman, and there's nothing divine about it. Yeah?
Yeah, that's the same thing as coming from Mary. So I'm not sure what you mean.
A man and a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, right. So you're saying man and woman. So
You know, born through natural, normal means.
all right. So basically, those the ones that come about by insemination, they're not son of men.
Yeah,
They're the ones where they go to the hospital and they get the machine.
There's still male DNA and female
Still
DNA.
male, there you go, still male and female. Yeah?
Yeah.
Somebody didn't have rumpy pumpy, yeah? But somebody took the sperm of a man and put it into a woman. And she gave birth. So it's still a male-female union, just without the fun bit.
Yeah. Okay. Right. But anyway.
But that's the point about Jesus keep on referring to himself as the Son of Man. He did not want anybody to make the mistake of thinking he's divine. That's why when he rose Lazarus, he groaned. Yeah? And they say, he groaned in the Holy Spirit. No, he didn't. He was praying to God.
But Bashi, before I explain that, I just want to go back to
And he literally said, I am saying this out loud because I don't want anybody to think that I've done this. I want people to hear the fact that I'm doing this by your power, by your permission. That's what it says in the New Testament, right?
Yeah, all right. I just want to go back to the Old Testament. You know what you're saying about you're saying David was the son of God.
That's what God says about David.
All right.
And you know the term son of God, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
Is an allegorical or prophetic or whatever phrase that you want to call it, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
That's
Do you know Sheikh Imran, yeah? Everyone knows Sheikh Imran.
I've seen that face. Why? What's up?
You don't remember? You don't know him very well?
Yeah, what's up?
You don't know him very well. No worries, alright.
What have I done?
No, nothing. Take a picture if you want, just read it when you have a time in the evening. Because he's a very famous scholar, Muslim from Pakistan.
I tell you still around?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go?
No, I'm
You're still about. I'll catch you in a bit. Yeah? Sorry.
Right. So when you're saying about David being because this is what I read to you in Proverbs, when it says what is his son's name, so do you think that means a single son or multiple sons?
Sorry, say again.
Do you think that means
No, so what's the quote?
No, it says what is his name and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell.
Yeah, that's an apostrophe S.
Yeah.
That's that you know the apostrophe S,
Yeah.
right? Is a possessive.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's not sons without the apostrophe making it a plural.
Yeah, so that means it's singular. So that makes it worse for you, isn't it?
How does that make it worse for me?
Because then, are you saying that this would be David?
Yeah. Okay. If I was his father and I was his father, if I was to refer to him, sons, yeah? He's one son of mine.
Yeah.
And he's one son of mine. If I'm talking about him, I'll talk about him in the singular. If I was talking about him, I'll talk about him in the singular. But if I was talking about both of them, then I would talk about them in the plural.
Yeah.
So what?
What's the point you're trying to make?
So what?
Right.
And
So
this doesn't imply that a single
So when he's talking, so what you're trying to say, is that because he's talking about the singular, he's obviously talking about one son,
yeah.
the one and only son that you believe in, which
Yeah.
is Jesus Christ,
Yeah, he came as Jesus. Yeah.
right? But that doesn't prove that. That proves he's talking about one of his sons,
That's fine.
One
A
of.
son.
One of.
one of his sons.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the allegorical or the prophetic version of it. Yeah, not his actual son. Yeah, not his begotten son, but just like David was referred to as a son, and there was multiple other people who were referred to as sons. Even the Jews referred to themselves as the children of God, in which case there will be multiple sons, multiple daughters.
Right.
Yeah?
But
That's not what the Old Testament meant, because God, they referred to him as Abba.
yeah,
Abba means father. It's the same word in Arabic. Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
That's got nothing to do with a familial relationship. It's just that, you know, we veritably are all the sons and daughters of God because
All
He
right, so-
created us.
Yeah, so all of what
But
you
we
said...
it's just we don't believe we're begotten.
Alright, so all of what you said there, so what's written there? Do you think it means it's one son or multiple?
I need to read the context, but
Alright.
okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember it says name.
Alright,
Name is
alright.
singular, isn't it?
Huh?
Name is singular.
Name can be
What?
either singular or plural.
No,
Yeah.
but the English we're talking about,
Yeah,
not
in English.
Arabic.
In
No,
English it-
even in English.
How?
In English, you can name multiple people, or you can name one person.
Yeah.
If it said what?
No, that makes no sense. Then they
No,
have to
that
have
makes
the same
that,
name.
that actually makes sense.
Okay,
Thank you
explain.
for that. You can name multiple people. I name him Abdul. I name him Muhammad, and I name him.
If I
Whatever-
say,
whatever you want to
can I
do,
not say
sorry.
name my children?
No.
I can name my children. Yeah, there you go.
Alright,
That's
so-
naming
so-
multiple people.
So explain. So this sentence. All right. So let's read the sentence according to what you say.
Right.
And what is his son?
Okay.
So
Before you carry on, right?
Yeah.
I gotta make the point
Yeah.
that what you're reading there is an English translation of a Greek translation of the original Hebrew. Those kind of conjugations or what have you of words, naming being a verb, is completely lost.
So what you're saying is that a simple sentence like this,
Yep.
the Greek and Hebrew scholars will suddenly get confused and like, their brains will
No,
melt down.
what I'm saying is
Yeah.
it says one thing in the Hebrew, it gets translated into the Greek, and that could lose.
So
Yeah,
the
and then hold on, and then you in the English.
yeah.
Okay, sons. Let's have a look. Where does it say that? See, that's small case. Sorry, my brother. That's small case. Yeah. English has this habit, you know, if it's something more important, yeah, it puts a capital. It capitalizes to make
No,
to kind of modify it.
That's only in translation. The Hebrew doesn't have capital.
Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
The
so-
translation loses stuff.
No,
Loses meaning.
No, but the simple term, his son's name. How can you have difficulty saying that?
What?
Yeah, do you know of any language on this earth where saying his son's name is hard to say in a language?
His heart. What? Say it
No,
again.
the term, his son's name. Do you know any
The
language on
the
this
point
earth?
I'm making is
Yeah.
we don't know what it says in the original.
Yeah, but then why would it say anything different? Because Hebrew is...
I don't know.
No, the only reason is because it's what you want
I
to
don't think they
prove your point.
That's right. Changing everything.
I would beg to differ, but okay. Let's go with yours. Let's go with your understanding of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So carry on.
Yeah, so that is the son. So the one who has his son, established all the ends of the earth. So do you think David's father did that?
Establish the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know that he's recording.
I know he's recording.
Yeah, he can be
Yeah.
interrupting me, so of course he's going to be recording.
Just I'm telling him, I didn't talk to you. I'm telling him, do you know that?
No. I know.
Yeah, because you're
I know.
interrupting us as well.
I know.
Yeah.
So of course I'm talking to you.
But I don't think
I
I've said
didn't
it.
say talking. I said to him, do you know that he's recording you? That's what I said. I'm not saying that you're talking to him, not talking to him. That's I want to know. I want him to know that you're recording him. That's it.
Yeah, because he's a brave Muslim, unlike the scared ones. So it's fine.
Yeah. Scared
No.
one like who?
Let's. Okay.
You want to talk rubbish? I will talk to you rubbish. You're
My-
scared like who?
my
Like
brother-
the title
my
of your
brother,
channel, stupid
brother,
channel, that you will
brother,
defeat
brother.
the Muslim?
Let's not go down that
Yeah,
route
why
of
you are
scared
coward?
people
Why?
or not
Why you are
scared
stupid?
people.
Cowards? And
Yeah,
I'm-
stupid. I'm stupid. Look, I'm telling you in your face. You are stupid.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay? Why did I say something disrespectful? I didn't say nothing. I'm telling to the brother, do you know that he's recording you? That's it. I want him to be aware that you're recording him. Because if you are not coward, you will record him and record yourself, your face. But because you are a coward, chicken, that's why you're recording only the other and you're not recording yourself.
So you hold my camera then?
Huh?
So you hold my camera then?
You want me to hold your camera? Why? Do you think I'm your wife?
Yes,
I'm
so-
your wife?
so what are you
I'm your
talking about?
husband.
So what are you talking about? I don't know what's wrong with this guy, man.
Listen, let's pick this up next time.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a.
No. What it is?
I don't agree with insults. And
No, it's because I did a video of him where I said he ran away,
No,
so
I know,
he's been
I know,
unhappy
I
ever
know.
since then.
I know. He shouldn't have said the stupid thing. You shouldn't have said the scared thing. And he was just telling me,
Oh yeah,
he might not have known that I knew that, but I know you record this. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they can see on the channel anyway, so it's not that.
No. He thought I may not be aware the fact that you're holding it the way it is, and you're making sure that it's pointing in the direction that you want. That I'm not aware that you're. But I'm not saying anything that I'm ashamed of.
Yeah.
And if you want to re-edit the stuff,
I don't read it.
Well, I trust you. If that's what you say, I trust you. Yeah. But we're just having a discussion, a conversation.
Yeah. Actually,
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I don't know if you find out anything about the camels. And the camels. You look it up.
It's exactly as I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was on a trading. And the fact that it goes up and goes down, and that's what ground does. That's what land does.
But which source did you find that in though? Where did you look it up?
What do you mean? What source did I find it though? To be honest with you, I didn't really pay it that much attention.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it seemed to be. I don't know. You seem to think it was some major support for your position. I didn't really see that. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, anyway, I can warm myself up a bit.
It is a bit cold. Sorry?
We have to keep a very open mind.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I prefer talking to this guy than many others. Because, especially like the likes of Arun and what have you, they start going down into, the depths of making insults and then, they ask a question and then won't let you answer it. And then accuse you of not answering the question, that kind of thing. So I prefer to talk to this guy than a lot of other Christians here.
Yeah, and also people that come here to just.
Plus, I do think he's not too far away. He's a Unitarian. He's not a Trinitarian.
Not too far away from what?
From the Islamic position.
Well, you wish that was the case.
No. We know that is the case. Yeah? But you are a million miles away, right? Because you think Jesus is the Son of God.
Yeah.
And we are told unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, clearly, without any kind of ambiguity, Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say God is one. Allahu samad. God of all the worlds. Lam yalid, does not beget. Walam yulad, he's not begotten. Walam yulad, doesn't beget. Walam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad. And like unto him, there is nothing. Yeah, that makes you a million miles away.
Well, I find it interesting. So, what do you think? Oh, yeah. So, as far as you Muslims are kind of concerned, begat means through a woman.
No, begat means sired.
Yeah, but through a woman.
Yes, it has to. Yeah,
Right,
begat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How can a man call his son his son? How can he call him his son? Unless that son is begat by him, i.e., he laid his seed, or whatever term you want to use. Yeah.
Right.
That is the Christian position. Do you not believe that Jesus is the Son of God because God sired him in some way?
Yeah, but he was around before Mary. But anyway, it's probably best to leave that to because that's another long discussion.
That's another long discussion.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I've seen that debate before, and it gets really confusing.
Which one? Oh, you mean between him being
Yeah, the
around?
fact that he was born by Mary, but he existed before Mary. Don't buy it.
But have you heard that here or online?
Well, I've seen debates online, not here.
All right. Okay.
Okay? I don't think. I think a lot of Christians would be very scared of having that debate because it's not a debate that they can easily convince anybody of.
No, I've had a couple of long.
I'm sure you
long
have.
ones.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. But maybe it's not as prominent as. I mean, how many subscribers to your channel?
Well, I don't really care about subscribers.
No. This is what I'm not doing that as a. I'm not knocking your channel.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that if it's not well known, then that debate. I would have noticed it, I would have noticed it, but I've never, to be honest with you, I've not noticed your channel at all. I don't even know.
Well, no, I've got another channel which is when I speak to Christians, so I don't put the Christian conversation on this channel. It goes
Sure. Remind me what the channel is?
Well, the Christian one.
No, this one.
Oh, this one's the Israelites will return to take down Islam.
Okay. The Israelites will return to take down Islam.
Yeah.
The Israelites. So you're for want of a better term, a black Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite.
Well, their beliefs, I don't follow what their beliefs are, but I read the same Bible. That's how I look.
Okay. So, do you subscribe to that whole map thing?
That what?
The map thing.
Oh.
You know, right next to Benin, there's, or what was Benin, what is now Benin. There's this 16th century map that says this is the kingdom.
Oh, Kingdom of Judah.
Kingdom of Judah.
Yeah, but that map's a bit fake, can you?
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum.
All right.
Yeah, and that term Judah is actually an old Portuguese term for meaning troublemaker.
Yeah, what it is, if you look at lots of different maps, you'll only find one map with that on it, but all the other ones with all the different other names don't mention it. So the consensus is with the other maps, which is that it wasn't called that.
No, I think it was called that.
Did you see the sunset?
It was called that, but okay. There's, I'll get the link. There is a video that looks at this map and goes into the history of it. Yeah.
Right.
I'm not saying that's the definitive truth about that kind of stuff, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Alright.
Are you guys still talking about Paul?
Huh?
Are you guys still talking about Paul?
Now we're talking about other stuff.
No, about Jesus, son of
Why, do
God.
you want to talk about Paul?
Not particularly. I don't know that much about Paul, to be honest.
So when is it you're going to your seminary thing? Huh?
Seminary.
You said you were going to soon off to become some kind of special monk or something like that.
So
it's a priest, though.
Huh?
No, so
This time I just
Did I get it wrong?
look at the weather forecast.
not entirely. I said I want to be a third order Carmelite. So
Yeah, that was it, Carmelite.
So it's a type of monastic order, but
Yeah.
you've got three types of orders.
Actually, I'm just going to walk around. Alright.
Israelites will return to take down